Alright guys, we are back for another episode of Mega Man 1. Last time, we died here in Cutman's lair, and I already lost a life trying to fight Cutman, though it was actually intentional. And actually, one thing you may want to do, and actually something I highly advise, it's actually okay if you die in Mega Man, because that gives you far more opportunity to figure out a strategy against the Robot Master and figure out what their weakness is, what their behavior is, like Cutman here. Cutman loves jumping around. In fact, he loves trying to get up all in your business. It's kind of annoying, but you can actually use that to your advantage. And I think usually whenever he's either far from you or whenever he's close by, that's when he throws the rolling cutter, which is that blade he so proudly wears on his head. He's not really that difficult, and in fact you can actually beat him easily with the Mega Buster, but it's a lot easier to kill him off using the Super Arm. I almost call it the Power Arm, because... fun fact, whenever I first heard the Super Arm's name, it was erroneously called the Power Arm, and for years I called it that because I thought it was a better name, and I still think it is. But its official name is the Super Arm. And actually, fun fact, the Rolling Cutter actually has another name, the Cutter Blade. I'm not really a fan of that, but whatever. I'm gonna shoot these eyeball robots. A lot of eyeballs in this game, I don't know why. The game has a weird fascination with them. And get used to seeing those robots too, because they are littered throughout this stage and they are a constant annoyance. The key to them is to fire right before they open their eye. Or right as they do it, because if you are a split second too late, as you saw there, you get shot at. So, anyway. Now we'll get the wonderful appearing and disappearing blocks. Yeah, I love them. They're annoying. For example, that was really, really lame. I usually can clear that puzzle no problem, but again, the old adage, if you turn on a microphone and start playing a game, you immediately do worse because you're having to split your attention. It really just goes for anything in life, really. Like if you, oh well, there you go. One of them managed to get a lick in on me. When, usually, if I play the game normally, I'd kill every single one of them in one go. Anyway. This block puzzle is pretty easy. Ah, crap, I say that. And I fall again. Grab the freaking ladder, Mega Man! I don't know why I'm having such an issue with that block puzzle. It's easy. It's probably the easiest freaking block puzzle in the entire Mega Man series. Okay, maybe some of the ones from Mega Man 3 are pretty embarrassing, but... Just... Come on, why am I having such issues with this? I don't know, one of the things I actually thought about doing was... actually doing this post-commentary and just playing Mega Man as I normally would. Because, there you go. I almost timed that a little too early. But it's better to be too early with those blocks than too late, because... well, as you see, it doesn't take long for them to disappear, so... hence why they are called the magically appearing and disappearing blocks, or at least that's what I always call them. Their official name is just appearing blocks. But just like with the Super Arm being the Power Arm, first time I heard it, I just heard it as the magically appearing and disappearing blocks. And honestly, I don't even know why they're there. Like, there's no real reason why the blocks should exist, but they do. I mean, they could just be pistons or something coming out of the wall, but I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, imagine trying to get through this stage with a freaking Mega Buster. Yeah, that ain't happening. And there's a reason why you should do it in the order I'm doing it in, because you need Gutsman's weapon either to get through there, or more importantly, to get in there. See, if you didn't have Gutsman's weapon, this part would be impossible, and without Cutman's weapon, well, first of all, you won't be getting through Elecman as easy, but you would also not get through the hand wands as easy. But anyway, that's the Magnet Beam. That thing rocks. The Magnet Beam is a godsend in this game. So basically what it does is it allows you to create a temporary platform wherever you want. Just hold down the button and you get more platforms. Pretty neat. It's pretty neat. And these thunder beams here are kind of tough to time. So you gotta be pretty... you gotta be patient with these. Let that freaking screw die. Or whatever that is. I'm not real sure what those things are. They're annoyances, that's what. Yeah, I don't like some of the enemy behavior in this game. It's pretty erratic. But, you know, that's what makes the game fun, you know. The game's a little bit trickier than your average Mega Man. It's tough. Takes no prisoners, and ha-ha! Managed to sneak under you, you big bastard. I win, you lose, fucker. Alright, now, I can't get too cocky here because these thunder beams are timed a little different from the others. So these, you want to inch your way up. You can't be too close to one of them, otherwise they'll go off, and you'll... yeah, like that. And as you saw there, they do a lot of damage. I think about as much as running to Elecman himself, so... anyway. And remember, if you die to Elecman, you start here, so... anyway. Oh, God. Oh, man. I always hate it when my neck gets itchy, you know? It's a part of the body that's a little awkward to get to, normally. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out these here. I think they're the same speed as the other, but I don't know. I'm debating whether or not I'm going to die to Elecman. Alright, there he is! The first kind of feminine robot master. And he dies. Yeah, he's the first of what I like to call the fembots. Because if you've seen Mega Man powered up, oh god, is he fabulous, darling. Like, good lord. He is a fop in freaking Mega Man powered up. He is so bad. And that's not a bad thing, you know, if he's the first openly gay robot master, that's fine, you know. Go him. I mean, I guess it wouldn't make sense, but then again, Mega Man X, you know, the robots have relationships and stuff, so it makes you wonder. I don't know, that made me sound like the biggest asshole of them all, and honestly, it's just like... I don't know. It's one of those things like... back in the day, they didn't exactly know how to write gay characters, right? Not that Elecman really had much of a personality starting off. That was more of a thing in Powered Up. It was just a very, very strange depiction of Elecman. I don't know why. I think it was meant to be, like, depicted as very theatrical. But I don't know, to me it just came off as, like, very stereotypically gay, or whatever. And I did not know those things died in one hit to the rolling cutter. That would have been good to know. Like these things. God, I hate hand wands. But they die because of the trusty rolling cutter. I gotta love this weapon. I'd say next to the Thunder Beam and your own Mega Buster, it's probably the most reliable weapon you have, so... yeah. Anyway, Magnet Beam is not really a weapon, it's a tool. And it's actually a necessary tool if you're ever going to beat Wily Castle. Because if you don't have the rolling cutter, or the Magnet Beam, then you're fucked up, so anyway. We're going to have to use the Magnet Beam here in a second, because... oh god, this next part right here, if you don't have the Magnet Beam, I pity you, because this next part is damn near impossible without it. Yeah, right here. You see those... Oh, there we go. See those eyeball platforms? Yeah, watch how they move as I grab my awesome magnet beam. They move pretty much however they want. And by the way, that's not fixed and powered up. So, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Those things just like moving around, don't they? They're annoying. I don't like them. Honestly, they're the bane of many Mega Man fans' existence. I hate those things. Magnet Beam just does wonders for that part, and I'm probably gonna have to concentrate a little bit more on the Magnet Beam part because, yeah, that part right there is really tricky. Ah, fuck. Like this? Man. Yeah, that's another thing they kind of tweaked in Mega Man 2. In Mega Man 2, you jumped higher in water for some reason. But in Mega Man 1, you jump lower than you normally would in water. Which, you know, makes more sense, but in Mega Man 2, it's just a godsend. It makes platforming a lot easier. Also trickier at the same time. Like, if you were fully submerged underwater, you have to make sure you don't hit spikes. And that was the biggest challenge, not hitting the spikes or the enemies. But it was just, it made things so much easier. And that's probably why a lot of people prefer the second game to this one, but I don't know, I prefer the challenge of the first one. And also just because, I don't know, there's a certain level of nostalgia I have for the first game, and I don't know why. Because when I first played the game, I couldn't beat it, and I was frustrated as hell, but I beat the second game. But that, in and of itself, actually made me want to play the first game again, and I eventually got the Anniversary Collection. Oh god, I have a yawn in there. And, yeah, I beat Mega Man 1. I did kind of cheat, and, you know, I basically played the weakened version, which is the, basically, I did beat Easy Mode, I'll admit that, that was the first time I beat Mega Man. And then I turned off Easy Mode, and yeah, it was a lot better. I just eventually figured out how to play Mega Man, and I played it on other consoles without the assistance of, you know, cheats like that, and I beat it. Ever since, I continuously play Mega Man. Just because it's a lot of fun. It's fun playing a challenge, you know? It just, you feel like whenever you beat a hard game, it just feels earned. It just, you feel that level of satisfaction in playing a really hard game. And speaking of hard, well, that's where we're heading to next episode. The next couple of stages are gonna fucking suck, so tune in next time as we complete the final Robot Master stage and head into Dr. Wily's castle. See you then.